baseball. It is said it's just a game.
Stung straightaway center field. Going back, looking up, that baby's gone! Home run number 300 for Robinson Cano. Robbie with his 22nd homer this season, 93rd run batted in. It is now time for 145th all-time with Hall of Famer Chuck Klein. Congratulations, Robbie Cano. Home run number 300.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 오늘은 제가 일을 쉬는 날이라서 그래요? 와. 더쇼 17은 더쇼 처음이에요?
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early.
야. 와. 큰일났다. 자동으로 난이도. 이 뭐야 이거. 아니 이거 봐. 난이도 봐. 와 이거 난이도 어제 다이나믹으로 안하고 그 레전드로 연습 좀 했거든요. 와 근데 다이나믹으로 하니까 또 변했어. 와 이 큰일났다. 이거 어떡하지?
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And a cold strike on on the game's first pitch as we bring you
이거
this
그거다.
one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the.
아이 그거다. 뭐지?
Crowd foul.
아 이거 그거다. 이거 그거예요. 잠깐만. 이거 잠깐만. 시뮬레이션하고 이거. 이거 그거다.
Well,
네,
heroes
네,
are
이게-
made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Here now.
And
이거 세이브 안 되지. 이거 유저 세팅에 익스펜스 이거 돼서 그래. 이걸로 하면 돼. 비기너에서 하면 내가 이때까지 했던 거 저장돼 있는 것 같은데. 와 근데 이거 올라갔다. 와 이게 다시 못해? 자동 저장됐네요 대신에. 아 어쩔 수 없습니다. 이거 4차전이고 2승 1패로 해야 돼. 이승 1패로 해야 되네. 아 라이브 로스터 네 그대로 모르겠어요. 그대로인지 저는 로스터에 그렇게 신경 쓰는 편이 아니라서. 아 이거 뭔데 난이도. 그래 난이도 이제 어제 난이도 이어서 합니다.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, loud
어제
contact
난이도
right out of the gate. I like
찾았다.
where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
어제 레전드로 방송 끄고 연습함.
Greinke over to first, back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
나이스. 근데 레전드 고정 해봤는데요.
So it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely
멘트
on
뭐 이런 거
These
자체가
are
안
the
돼.
best
그냥
hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming,
그냥
they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
Justin
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Peralta is after it, but this will land out there just foul. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's.
와, 어제
It's
특훈이
never easy to rebound after
피더스
serving
맞나?
up a two-run
코리
shot.
시거
That at bat was a
좌타
good indication
당겨서
to me that he
홈런.
isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig.
야, 와, 나 지금 솔직히 이 난이도는 아니다. 배팅 난이도 올리자.
Here it
와.
is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on
어제 진짜 레전드로 계속 연습했는데 지금 보니까 진짜 완전 공이 와.
And jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Dribbled to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Maeda is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he
Wow.
needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Pollock leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
아, 그리고 이거 세팅에 옵션에 페스터 했는데 페스터에 그 다음에 이거 뭐지? 이거 투수 이거 페이드 합니다. 페이드.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 31. Jock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made.
change it.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
와, 8타수 0안타. 야스마니.
The catcher, number 9. Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here.
아웃이다.
They put the tag
와.
on him, and he is out at first base.
그냥 뛸 걸 그랬나. 아. 이런 낚시에 낚이다니.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting 8. Second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. Career line against Greinke. He's just 2 for 12. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 9. The pitcher,
So
number
here's the
15.
Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field.
와, 이게.
And he
와.
makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Avila.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a very impressive 5 for 6. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out. Up next for Arizona, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Wow.
The leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Line to the right side. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
In the air now, out to left. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollock. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter, left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fouled away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And
시뮬레이션 히터인가?
really
왜 이래
some
커지지?
leeway on the outside
존이.
edge here. 2-2
아,
now.
시뮬레이션 히터 있구나.
Back-to-back sliders
어쩐지 존이
away.
커지더라.
Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Marte has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
딱 좋아, 마에다 아웃. 아, 마에다도 칠 수 있는데.
In now, Kenta Maeda. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. The 1-1. Lamb swings, and it's hit very well.
와, 넘어갔다. 와.
Gone. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb, his second home run of the series, and the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off
와,
the
이걸
pitch
참아.
outside as they draw even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Alex Avila is on deck. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
와, 이게 볼이야.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks do get 1 back courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hey now.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
High and deep to right center. Peralta's after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground
아,
rule
이거
double.
3루타 아닙니까,
Not sure
이거?
if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
퍼스트 피치.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll
와,
hit this one
아깝다.
hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A couple of RBIs
와, 좀
scored
줄어들었다.
already, and a chance for more here. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off.
와, 이걸 못 뛰네.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Justin Turner. A
Wow.
swing, pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side.
와, 이걸?
Fields it cleanly. On
와.
to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 1 left for LA, but they still lead this one 4-2.
총알 같은 땅볼이었는데, 와.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
후볼 줄 수는 없습니다. 몰리더라도 넣어야 돼.
The 3-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
마에다가 3승 해주면 와 유현진이가 1차전이야. 와 이러다가 1차전 개발리겠는데.
They're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
자, 강진이다.
Chopper to short. Marte gloves it.
와.
First gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jock Peterson, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Four runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
와, 내 배드.
Oh my goodness.
와.
The shillelagh on that one. Look out. 0-2. Here it comes.
너무 빨리 돌렸다. 와.
And
와.
swing out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strike.
하이 포심인 줄 알고 바로 때렸더만은.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
그래도 그랜다 타점 냈다.
4-2 ball game. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
체인지업. 와, 뚝 떨어지던데. 와.
Again, a 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
야, 수비 시프트 서니까 그러잖아. 나이스.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
포심 투심 커브, 커터, 체인지. 와.
Standing in now, Logan
이거
Forsythe.
슬라이더.
A hit in 2 tries for him so
포심.
far.
와.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Working for the punch out, and the offering sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able
와,
to
이건 맞았어.
execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And a ball, 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
위기다. 와, 로즈민님 안녕하세요. 와,
That single had to feel good right
큰일 났다. 위기다.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1, here it is. Missed with a slider.
위기다. 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 위기다.
Aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Taylor is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Riding in once again, Nick Ahmed, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses.
그 다음에 마에다가 교체 타순이라서
Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a fastball that misses.
와,
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. And another.
와,
High pop-up. Maeda over to his left. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2.
와, 그래도 무실점 막았다. 와, 큰일 날 뺐다. 마이다 그래. 교체 타이밍이라서. 자, 뭐야.
Digging in once
우투야.
again. Kenta Maeda. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Kenta Maeda.
템퍼슨. 그래.
Trace Thompson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
47, Trace Thompson.
아, 체인점.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
제대로 쳤는데.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Grounded to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now they're two away. Corey Seager will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning.
자, 퍼스트
This was a
피치.
two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. It's a high
와,
fly ball
까.
headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from...
와.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seven.
이게 연습 투구도 있는데 이거 투수를 미처 준비를 못하면 이거 해서 웜업을 하면 돼요.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow.
와, 완전 깔끔하게 던지네, 폼이. 폼이 깔끔하네.
The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
이건 뭐 하는 겁니까, 이거 도대체? 야, 뭐 걸어가노. 와.
And headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly.
완전 행복 수비네. 이거 뭐 하는 수비입니까, 이거 도대체?
When you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Yasmani Tomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
홈바디입니다. 홈바디. 여기 디백스 홈이지.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nice.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit
철전.
now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changed
철전
the whole
아웃코스로.
complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Marte on third with 2 out.
오! 와, 큰일 날 뻔했다.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands
아,
back
3루구나.
a little
아.
bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. And saved.
와, 달리기 존나 빠르네.
Too late.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
막 투하신데 왜 빼 이런 거 이가 감독.
A little bouncer that winds up foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tap.
와, 엄마. 그만 치라.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
아, 왜 자꾸 같은 코스를 줘?
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
형님들 큰일 났습니다 지금 또. 아, 미치겠네.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it
Wow.
to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Fernando Salas has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Justin
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first.
와, 높은 공 2개, 낮은 공 하나. 와.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Count still at 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. He's got it one away.
now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Went about
와,
halfway
이거
there,
안
but
쳐?
it's a called strike regardless.
야, 벨린지 아까
Right-hander starts
병살
to loosen out in the
쳤잖아.
bullpen now.
완전 잘 맞았는데.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Way
Wow.
out in front. Salas stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that